What's up, guys? So I was scrolling through Printify's massive catalog of print-on-demand products that we can sell, and I found something interesting in the early access section. The product I wanted to show you guys is the MagSafe wallet that attaches to the backside of a magnetic phone case. And it has also another attribute that I think people are really gonna like, in that it's made from vegan leather. And let me show you how I arrived at this conclusion and really kind of wanted to lean into that aspect of the product. Okay, I'm gonna show you the research that led me to here. But I think there's some potential here. Granted, we're not gonna be selling the MagSafe wallets with the Apple logo. Okay, we're gonna be using this product right here in Printify. Okay, it comes in both black or white vegan leather, which is trendy. I'm going to show you the Google Trends research on that soon. It has a quick release magnet. It's MagSafe compatible and holds up to 2 cards, which is the whole purpose of it. I'm pretty sure, what is it, mainly women that use these in the back of their phone so that they don't have to lug a wallet around or anything like that, or a purse. I love the idea of this, and it's an early access product, so theoretically there shouldn't be too much competition, at least from other Printify sellers. Okay, so what I was thinking was, let's do a deep dive into everything we need to know about this product to be successful selling it. So unless you're new around here, I like to keep things simple. I like to sell products that people are actively looking to buy. So I came to Google Trends and I typed in vegan leather. Now look at this. This is 20 years of data, and look at the rising interest, steadily, consistently trending higher year over year. Really picked up about 2011, I think, is when it really started to become popular. But vegan leather is certainly in demand, and I think, hey, that's a great check mark for our MagSafe vegan leather wallets. Okay, now I did a little bit of in-depth research. I looked at a vegan leather bifold wallet, okay, and then I also pulled a report on a MagSafe magnetic wallet that's not made from the vegan leather. My goal here is to try to find like kind of the happy medium and figure out like what customers are really buying these for. Okay, now you'll notice this first wallet has 2,097 reviews. The next one has 627 reviews, but this one sold over 4,000 in the past month. So there's certainly demand for these MagSafe wallets. Now, what I did is I came on over here to voc.ai. Okay, you've seen it before if you watch my channel, where we can pull an AI analysis of any product on Amazon based on real customer reviews. So I grabbed the ASIN here from the bifold wallet and from the MagSafe wallet, and I ran 2 separate reports. So you can see that I did that before I hit record so that they're ready to go. First, let's look at the bifold. Now, this isn't going to be the most relevant. The main thing is that it's a wallet. Okay, check. Both of our products are wallets, and this one is vegan leather. So it analyzed 37 reviews currently. And let's at least look at the customer profile. So the most common customer review are about husbands. Okay, husbands are by far the most common user or recipient of this if it's being gifted. Okay, and the AI summary here, and they do an AI summary for each section, by the way. This is really valuable. It tells us the primary consumer of these wallets are husbands, okay, and fathers. So husband, father, and by the way, you may think that's the same, but like in terms of SEO, it's not. You're going to want to optimize your SEO around the word husband and the word father, okay? And especially with Father's Day coming up. The when. Wallets are purchased predominantly for special occasions like anniversaries and gift-giving events, birthdays, Christmas, etc. And then it says things like where. So they're commonly stored in the back pockets, bill compartments, etc. That's not going to be as useful for us with the MagSafe wallets. I just wanted to show you that that's there. Their AI summary for usage, it reveals that there's growing demand for digital wallets for the convenience and security, but traditional wallets still hold a significant share. Coming down further, so you can find here now, if we were looking to sell the exact or similar product here with the vegan leather bifold, you can find customer feedback on like durability, quality. They find this one to be bulky, etc. But that's not as relevant to us selling the MagSafe. So let's jump on over to the other review that we prepared. This has 319 reviews analyzed. Think of how long that would take us to pull a review of 319 reviews. It would be insanely long. With voc.ai, literally AI does it for us. You know what I mean? It's 2025. Treat yourself to a shortcut or two for your business. So checking out the customer profile, it looks like, again, husband are the top users here. This is again based on real customer reviews. Then friend, son, family, and wife. Okay. Now, in terms of when, it looks like, everyday, daily use, everyday, morning, etc. Where, it says pocket. Interesting that they would mention pocket, because doesn't this go on the back of the phone? Well, I guess the phone goes in the pocket, right? And then they're mentioning, where, or what, sorry, travel, what is this? Watching videos. Okay, because this one helps it stand up. I wonder if the Printify one has anything. It doesn't look like the Printify one has that standing functionality. So that's something that, would be nice if they had, but probably does not. Primary consumers of the adhesive card holders, in this case, the MagSafe wallets, are husbands followed by friends and sons. So that's that customer profile. Let's go down here. The usage scenario, they love the phone stand aspect, something that we don't have. Traveling convenience, credit card holding. These are all things you'd want to highlight if it's relevant. Ignore the phone stand one. Holding essential cards, gifting, minimalist wallet. So if that wasn't on your radar as something to mention, you would have missed it without voc.ai. But here you go, the minimalist aspect, lean into that because, hey, you only need 2 cards. Boom. Your, let me guess, your primary credit card and your ID. I'm usually holding those for my wife. Hands-free video calls, again, that may not be as relevant for us. And then the magnetic attachment, of course, you want to lean into that aspect as well. You can go through each one of these one by one, or just go to the AI summary here. The primary usage of the adhesive card holders is as a phone stand and for traveling convenience. Credit card holders, holding essential cards, and phone/card holders are also relevant keywords here based on the reviews. Product is appreciated for its minimalist design and good grip, so highlight those as well, especially if you're gonna be adding additional images to your product listings. I would just make generic ones. They don't have to have the design on there, just showing the value proposition of the MagSafe, in this case, vegan leather wallet too. So this one that we're analyzing, don't forget, is not made from vegan leather. You're gonna wanna also have a big, call to, the value of that. Leaning into the, vegan aspect of it, whatever that is. You got to do some research on that one as well. Probably go back to the other analysis over here of the vegan leather wallet right here. Reasons for negative feedback. Sorry, that was the other report. Here we go. What do people like most about it? It looks like the strong magnet, excellent quality, convenience, fits multiple cards, the stand. What do they not like? Weak magnet. So some people thought the magnet was weak. Some thought it was strong. That could also vary based on the phone case, right? Because we're talking about this product right here, which does not come with a case. It is the wallet itself, okay? The magnetic wallet. So makes sense that there might be a little bit of variability there. Cards fall out. Interesting. So I would, make a call to action or a value prop that, hey, like your cards are secure in our wallet here that we're going to be selling through Printify. What else? Customer sentiment. So yeah, this is just recapping what we just looked over. AI summary. The most significant concern among users is the weak magnet. So we really want to say, hey, we have a strong magnet. You're not going to have to worry about cards falling out. Card security is a major issue because, yeah, I feel like people would be pissed if their cards fell out. Some people find the holder bulky. If it only holds 2 cards, it is what it is, right? It's got to have a magnet in there and then room for 2 cards. And limited in card space. So some people want a holder for more cards. Interesting. If you're doing FBA, you could try to lean into that. Positive feedback, like we talked about, strong magnet, excellent quality, convenient, fits multiple cards, slim. It's funny how many contradictions there are. The things people don't like, oh, it's too big. The things people like, oh, it's slim. It holds cards well. And then you go up to the negative ones and it's like, it doesn't hold cards well. You're going to get that, on any product on Amazon. Plus it's possible too that sometimes the actual sellers switch the manufacturers and the whole product that's being sold. You're not supposed to do that, but it's definitely happened before on Amazon. Come on now. All right, let's go down here. Buyer's motivation. This is going to be really good from a niche research perspective, or it might be anyways. Card holder, great value, MagSafe wallet, convenient, durable. Okay, I was hoping it would be something like Father's Day, birthday, etc. Customer expectations, higher card capacity, stronger magnets, more color and design options. That's where, hey, if you're selling this through Printify, obviously the sky is the limit there. Whether you want to sell with pre-made designs or design your own. I actually had a few designs queued up here based on some of my research, and also leaning into the Father's Day aspect. I went to Pexels. I found a nice photo of a father and son. I went to ChatGPT. I said, hey, ChatGPT, cartoonize this. And this is what it rendered for me. It's not, a perfect cartoonization. I'd probably run it again, honestly, but it's not always going to be perfect. At least I got to show you guys an example of an okay output from ChatGPT. They're not always perfect. Anyways, I still think that makes a beautiful idea for a design. Now, because this is early access, if you go up here to the top right corner in Printify and hit preview, typically you can see like real previews of what the product is going to look like, but they do not have that set up yet in their rendering engine. So currently you just get the blanks, but when this is done, it's going to print on this portion right here, which is the part that, you know, faces outwards and holds your cards. Okay. And you can see there is the black version and the white version. Okay. Both available. So there's this, and then I don't want to make this about niche research, but I did do another design. I saw the two most prevalent were like photos of father and son. And then also this sort of a design where it's, you know, you probably take the first letter of somebody's name. Like if you want to do one for Ryan, what a great name. You could do the R and then you cut out the middle and you spell out the full name. You know, let me know if you've seen this before, guys. And if you're in Amazon Custom, you can set this up in probably 60 seconds. I did a video on this just a few weeks back. I did a full tutorial on Amazon Custom integrated with Hello Custom. So then you get automated order fulfillment of the personalization as well. I'll link to that in the YouTube cards right here in case you missed it. But you can allow them to both set the big letter and put the customization. Honestly, what I would do maybe since it's print on demand is just set one up for each letter of the alphabet. That way the only variability is going to be on the name contained within. Just thinking out loud there too. And then you can also optimize the SEO specifically around each letter, which I bet you with Amazon's broad customer base, there are plenty of people that search specifically for that letter of the alphabet. In this case, it would be like the R, you know, custom letter R, MagSafe wallet, you know what I mean, would probably be some of the primary keywords I would consider for this specifically. Jumping back over here though to the voc.ai. So durability, black sleeve option. So we have that check. Higher value for the price. Perfect. They wanted the larger size. We don't necessarily have that. And then that's it. You can actually explore. There's competitive analysis. You can look into the competitors selling similar products here on Amazon. It takes a little bit because I didn't pre-render this report here on voc.ai, but they will literally look at the product you specify and then similar products on Amazon and show you where they vary. So if you're looking at things like, how do I price my product? You'll get to see the variability when it comes to price. You can see variability on review count, stuff like that. Even title, how they're optimizing their SEO. You can click the reviews tab and literally it pulls in the reviews from Amazon here into voc.ai. It even brings in the photos and whatnot as well. So you get nice little insights all in one place. And that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to cover today in this video. Let me know if you're thinking about trying to sell some of these MagSafe vegan leather wallets. I do like to browse the early access section in Printify. If you're a first mover to a product that maybe wasn't accessible and then becomes accessible one day, you can often soak up a bunch of free sales by simply making it available on Amazon, on Etsy, whether you're gonna do what I showed you and maybe hard code or, you know, pre-make designs, I guess is the better way of saying it, pre-make your designs, or what I would really recommend, especially with your early product launches, is offering customization through Amazon Custom and through Etsy's one-click personalization. But guys, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please let the YouTube algorithm know by hitting that like button on your way out, and I will see you soon at the next video.